Welcome to my channel. On the previous video, I said that someone had suggested that I not have an intro, and I asked for comments. No one has commented, but I gave some time to think about it, and frankly, I like the intro and I'm going to keep it. It's only 7 seconds long, so if you don't want to see it, just skip over the first 7 seconds. And as always, I want to begin by thanking everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Somehow I have 360 subscribers. I don't even know how that works, but it's amazing to me. I still don't believe it, but it is what it is, and I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing. I thank you for liking the videos. I thank you for commenting on the videos, and I especially thank you for sharing the videos. I just can't thank you enough. It's amazing to me. It really is amazing to me. I had one viewer named Vink Daniel who asked me to do a reaction to Jenny's tale and Screech's tale. And I went to Ren's site and I looked at those, and there were several of them, and I wasn't quite sure what to do. And then I found an official video that has both of those and also has something called Violet's Tale, which, if you're familiar with these, it ties into Jenny and Screech's. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to look at the Jenny and Screech tales, and maybe I'll talk about the other one a little bit after we've looked at the videos. This is the tale of Jenny.
It was
this part of the tale of Jenny, makes me think of the wandering troubadours or minstrels of the Middle Ages. I think Ren is a musical genius. I really do. He is able to incorporate so many different styles and types of music, and then he does things completely unexpected that I've never seen any other artist do. And I'm just very impressed with this guy. He is a unique, highly skilled, and unusual talent.
a dark night in an empty street, somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging the...
And this reminds me of jazz.
She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared.
You know, people call it intuition. They call it insight. They call it a lot of different things. What I call it is God is warning you. And if you don't listen to that still small voice, you can end up in places where things can go very badly for you. But you can train yourself, and this is what I have done. You can train yourself to pay heed to that still small voice. I don't do it every time. I do it a lot of the time, but I do screw up because I'm human. But that still small voice can save your life. And let's see what happens to Jenny.
Sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, go? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Yeah. How many times have you heard a story of someone who was kidnapped and possibly raped or attacked, and somehow they managed to escape, and they say the hair stood up on the back of their neck, or they had a strange feeling that something bad was going to happen? That's God warning you, get out of there, get out now. And if you were really listening to God, he would have told you not to go there in the first place. You'd be amazed if you were able to see how many times you've had a thought in your head to slow down or speed up in your car, and it was God giving you that thought, and it saved you from being in a wreck. Those are the kinds of things God can protect you from every single day. Unfortunately, in Jenny's case, although she did hear that still small voice, she didn't heed it, and it cost her her life. Now let's get to Screech. Now I'm thinking of classical music, like Mozart, Beethoven, Bach. He is an amazing artist. He's a genius.
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. This Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes!
Part of the genius of Ren is this ability to just stop right in the middle of a song and act out a little scene like this. No artist that I'm familiar with would do that. They wouldn't dare do it because they would think it would disrupt the song. But for Ren, it's part of it. It's a performance is basically what it is. I've said before, I think that I have to call him performance art because I don't know what else to call him. But I mean, to me, this is part of his genius, is the ability to disrupt a song right in the middle, do a little bit of acting that fits right in with the story. And by the way, he's one heck of a storyteller. He can paint a story in just a few words, a few simple words that will stick in your brain and you'll remember it for a long time.
Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
That's amazing. That is, you can feel the bullets. It's just amazing. And all he's doing is hitting his guitar, but the sound, it just stuns you. And you can actually feel the bullets hitting Screech. It's astounding. Amazing.
Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart.
Oh my God. The irony of that. Of Jenny losing her life and then Screech losing his just 1 block away. And she lost hers because she wasn't listening to that still small voice. And he lost his because he was listening to the devil. The irony and the juxtaposition of those 2 deaths is incredible.
An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
I'm going to put the link in the description so that you can watch it all the way through if you want. And I'm also going to put a link to the lyrics in the description as well. But again, I can't emphasize enough. I think Ren is a musical, well, maybe not even just a musical genius. He's a genius. His ability to tell a story, his ability to play guitar, his ability to sing in the voices of the characters that he's portraying, his ability to tell stories that resonate and that are memorable in just a few words, and the irony of those two deaths, it's incredible. There's another video on this that will be in the link that I put in the description, called The Tale of Violet. And this is a spoiler alert, so if you haven't watched it and you don't want to know about this, turn this off now. But the story of Violet is that she was raised in an abusive household. She was abused by her alcoholic father. And she left home at the age of 16, and as often happens, for some reason, she fell in with an abusive boyfriend. And one night he beat her so badly that she died. But she was pregnant, and she asked the doctors before she died, "Please save my babies." And the doctors did save her babies, and the names of her babies were Jenny and Screech. Now that's irony stacked upon irony. If you don't follow Ren, I suggest you do. He's an incredible artist. He deserves to be recognized. He deserves to be compensated for what he does. And I'm really, really pleased that I've found him and that people have recommended videos of his that I've been able to watch and been impressed by. As always, I pray that you will prosper and that you will be in health, that you will live a long life, and that God will keep you safe from harm. And I pray that God will do the same for the people that you love, for everyone that you love. And I pray that you be anxious for nothing, but in all things, with prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace that passes all understanding will keep your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.